died at that one.
What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's the recorder, okay?
Alright.
So, you got hold on. I'm being messaged by.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Just save it in your notes or something.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Oof. Savage God's messaging me about something, but yeah, I told him I'm doing a podcast. So, anyways, what's up, boys? This is okay. So this can go one of two ways here, and I don't know what it's gonna be. It's either gonna be podcast 1.5 or 8.5, which is basically just the one MGK topic, and then we're done, or it's gonna become MGK topic plus random topics, mostly chosen by 2D probably, and stories and stuff. So we'll
Hey,
see what it becomes. We'll see. But I guess introduce yourselves. We'll start with me. I guess. I'm Vbatteries. I do content on pretty much everything. I stream on Twitch, videos on YouTube, make a couple TikToks every once in a while. I have an Instagram. I have this podcast, which is on YouTube and Spotify. If you're trying to get it on Spotify, it's Boys in the Back podcast, spaces, no the at the beginning, so it's not the Boys in the Back podcast, it's just Boys in the Back podcast. There's also my use my supported creator code if you're using, or if you're playing like Rocket League or Fortnite or whatever, or if you're getting you some free games on the Epic Game Store, you might be able to use the code.
Yes, sir.
No space in Vbatteries when using the code, but there may or may not be a space in between V and batteries on everything else, Twitch and YouTube and all that. And on Instagram, TikTok here is Big Hammy Hamster 00F. So that's all my plugs. And Jmanks, you introduce yourself?
Yo, what's good? Jmanks, I stream. I played 2K yesterday, and I'm probably gonna have a clip out on TikTok in like either a few days or maybe a week. I gotta give that clip to my editor. Other than that, is Jmanks on everything. Maybe Jmanks 8. Other than
Yep.
that, that's everything for me.
Heard him. All right, KZO, you can give a longer introduction because, like, you've never been on a podcast before. So just like introduce yourself overall, what you do, man. What kind of stuff you like?
So I go by KZO. Everybody
Yeah.
pretty much knows me. My Instagram is KZO5533. My YouTube channel where I post my music is KZO. I gotta start posting more music. I haven't been consistent. So if you're watching this, go check my music out.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff here. We got somebody who's getting a little bit into music. We had mainly streamers and TikTokers and YouTubers here. That's pretty much what we've been having. So overall content creators, but you got a bit of a music artist here. So honestly, he's obviously pretty small. So just go check him out though. He has some pretty cool stuff. Got some pretty cool stuff up, and he's probably gonna make some more cool stuff. So the big reason why we're doing a podcast right after the last one is you might be able to guess it. It's the MGK topic from last time. Basically, the kids at my lunch table trashing me, man, every day. We already went over this, but like that, it's just a big discussion that we're about to have here, and we got to go further in depth into it. It's more complicated than they make it seem, and more complicated than I made it seem last time. For me personally, like, okay, so KZO doesn't know about this, and I'm sure some of the people watching or listening might not know about this. So we're gonna go over the shoot.
Allegations.
Yeah, allegations pretty much, I guess. So it's a lot of complications here, and we have to make some comparisons to understand it, and it also goes into whether or not we've dealt with these kind of like pedo things, or like I don't know, it's a lot here, okay? So so the first point and the biggest point that was made is now, also, by the way, I'm just saying, like, no matter what you already think of him, try to
Be
see
biased.
both
Be biased.
sides, anyways. See both sides. Like, I think I'm willing. I'm probably gonna like last time I took the side saying he's not a pedo, but I think I might take the middle ground here, just for the sake of both sides and not like it's just a lot less like on me if I'm like, oh, he's not this or he is this. It's haters from both sides, so I guess I might as well just take the middle. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see what depending on like what you guys think and what I end up thinking. I feel like I'll take the middle ground anyways this time. But so the first thing was so they were all tweets. Okay, let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, get
And
down
we're
to
probably gonna
receipts.
go really in depth with this first one. So it was a tweet in. I also looked into the facts for this one here, the timing and everything. So, let's see. Bump, bump, bump. Wait. Dang, man. What? Okay. I can't find. Actually, I don't have the facts for this one, but it's already. I know what it is though. So it was basically when he was 19. Okay. You guys still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he was 19, which he's like 30, 32 now. He's 32 now, I'm pretty sure. 31 or 32, okay?
Old
So
ass.
when he was 19, okay, dude. Okay, man. Okay, look. When he was 19, he put out some actually and in fact, for a good while he's put out some weird tweets. I don't think there's anything within like the last 7 years though. So, let's get into the first one, okay? Okay, so the first one is the biggest point that they have. It's it's a tweet he made when he was 19. He said that 13, 14, and 15-year-olds are hot. He said this when he was 19 on Twitter. Now, what do you guys think of that?
Pedophile.
Actually, hold up, hold up, hold
Okay.
up, hold up. Let's do this. If you can
What do you
find
think
the
of it
post.
initially, though? That's the
Pedophile.
question. What do you think of that, Jmanks?
I mean, yeah, he's not because you're just saying it's hot. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird to say, but I wouldn't really say that he is because you didn't say that he want to fluff them. So,
Well, here's
but
here's a lot.
Bro, what is he,
Here's a couple questions, huh?
what is he thinking, like, posting that shit on Twitter, though, saying that?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Like, what
yeah,
does he
that's
think
that's
people are
one
gonna?
point.
You think people are gonna
Listen,
agree
listen,
with him?
listen. That was
Maybe
one. That's one
hold up,
point.
hold up.
Wait. Hey, stop entirely.
Okay.
So listen, that was one point, right? That was one
Uh,
point. But another point I have is like all people said all kinds of crazy stuff like 10 years ago. Wouldn't you agree?
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
with like I think it was like Kevin Hart or something. Like people made darker jokes and all kinds of stuff back then that people just wouldn't say now. So I think the
yeah,
real key here was his actual intention. What was his thought process? What are his intentions with these tweets? Was he actually joking? Which I'd honestly probably be on. I think I might be on the side where he wasn't joking. Maybe I don't know. But also, here's another factor. Okay, like I said, this was 10 years ago. You? I think you guys can all agree with the statement that people change in 10 years,
yeah.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, there's another factor which he has a kid now, okay, and a wife. But these are the facts that I brought up, which I'm gonna be honest, the side that I was fighting with at lunch, like dude, I'm gonna be honest here, I honestly feel like neither side had the facts, man. Neither side had enough. They didn't have enough to convince me, and I didn't have enough on my own to like. I'm not like fully on his side. I'm just trying to see both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because like the big
Yeah,
reason why I'm trying to see both sides is because of the fact. Here I go saying this again that like obviously people throw these things around all the time these days, these words like racist, homophobic, rapist, even all these things, um and calling people pedos, those kinds of things can ruin people's lives, and I try to see both sides. I don't want to just blindly believe something from somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see the whole side, both stories, the whole thing, man. That's understandable completely, okay? And I checked some of these things, and there's definitely some things to make it worse on him, I guess. So,
Okay, back to the
what
post
do you
before.
think?
Hold
What
on.
do you think? Plus the context about this, KZO. What do you think about that?
About just the tweet.
Well, the tweet in general is bad. We can all agree on that. I'm not saying that it wasn't bad, and that's what the other side failed to realize as well. Like I even think when I pulled up, yeah, I was like, oh, we all agreed something, 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 and he was like, so you agree with them? Now I feel like they tried to twist my words a little bit. The
Exactly. Yeah,
fact
they
is,
did.
I don't agree with what he did. I don't agree with it. We can all say we all agree that that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, and
But the
nobody's gonna go
question
out.
was,
Look, nobody is
yeah,
gonna go out now and say that crap. Like who? They gonna get flamed.
nobody would
I
say that
swear to
now.
God.
Nobody would say that now. That's a fact. People
I
said
swear to
all
God,
kinds of crazy
they
stuff.
are getting canceled the minute that tweet goes out. Oh God.
Okay, and then here's what else I'm gonna say. I'm really gonna try not to defend him here actually, like, but here's another fact. Like, I don't know. Like, do you think MGK meant this? That's the question. Like, I think it'd be safer if we all took the side of he probably did. But just in addition to this, he said all kinds of crazy things, obviously. So like, I don't know. Would that make it a little bit different? Like he said that, I don't know. He said all kinds of crazy stuff back then, and he still says crazy
Like
stuff,
what?
but not to that
Like
level.
what?
Like like dissing Eminem and stuff, and like saying a couple like random things that would like they would get flipped over for these days. Like he talked trash about Slipknot recently. You know about that, right?
Yeah. I heard something about that.
Yeah, exactly. Like he says all this stupid stuff all the time, and it's like, man, I just don't know, man.
Have you
What?
heard of Tokyo's Revenge?
Yeah.
Well,
Now
It could be
I
that
don't
type.
know.
He's a pedo.
Yeah, like that type of shit. Like you don't know. In Lil Mosey, this
I don't know
happened
what's
in the
I don't know what's
past.
going on about any of that
Lil
stuff.
Mosey.
What
Lil
is the
Mosey's like
situation
19
with those?
now. What you
You haven't
mean?
heard about Lil Mosey?
No.
What's the case with those? Tell me.
Man, I heard something about like him like seducing a 13-year-old girl or some shit like that. I don't know. I didn't do much research on it, but I heard
Hold on,
something
Hey
let me
like
search
man.
that.
for Lil Mosey. Hold on. Let me see how old this man is.
So it's happened in the past.
Yeah.
In Tokyo's, he's definitely a
Yeah,
pedophile.
he's 19.
Who, Lil Mosey?
Yeah.
And assuming this happened a while ago, it also depends on his age. And here's another thing I want to bring up. Like the big thing that the dude was pushing for at this table was like, I was like, it's not as bad if he was 31, because at the beginning, like, it kind of sounded to me personally like they were saying like he did all this when he was 31, like all this stuff was recent. But you can like they were kind of like almost, it almost felt like they were going for like a black and white kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounds like a black and white situation, and like looking at it like it's either one side or the other. You know, like it's not anything in between, which I feel like that's kind of bad, because like one of the things that he also pushed yesterday was like it was like, oh, he's 19 compared to this, and he was like, but he's an adult though. He kept saying, but he's an adult. Like, would it be any different if he was 18? Do you think in that case then?
No.
Probably. What? Or yeah, 18.
Yeah, no. No, it wouldn't have been
18.
different. You want to know
Don't you?
why?
Why is that?
Because he's.
Seniors still date freshmen.
Hmm.
Freshmen are 14 and 15. Now,
Yeah.
13, that's a different thing. But 14 and 15, that's not a case.
It's this kind of goes into the topic. This kind of goes into like we talked about this yesterday. This kind of goes into like what we personally think is acceptable. Now, I
Yeah,
would definitely say for a fact that if he said 12, I would 100% be on the other side. 100%.
exactly. Yeah, because if you say 12,
100%.
that's
That's like way too
they're not
far.
even a
Way too
teenager
far.
yet.
This is already
They're
kind of bad. This
preteen.
is already bad, but like 12 is way too far.
Yeah, they're preteen.
Like
Now they
like
said now.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if they're like 12 or below, I'd personally say you shouldn't even be worrying about
So you.
dating or anything like that.
So you're saying 1 year makes a difference for him not to be a pedophile?
A
No,
year? I'm saying, I
No,
mean,
it's
no,
just a
okay,
lot
no.
worse in my
13,
eyes.
13 is still bad.
They're all
It's
bad. Let's
just,
get that out of the
yeah,
way. We all agree this. They're all bad.
yeah.
But
But I'm
12
saying
is
if he's
obviously
18,
worse. Like the lower the age, like one age is quite a difference as well. Like every age lower is even worse. You agree that?
look, the only reason I'm saying if he's 18 and he said 13, 14, or 15, that wouldn't really be that bad. You want to know why? Because
I don't know
seniors
about
still
13.
date. Seniors still date freshmen. Freshmen are 13, 14, and 15.
13 is kind of a yikes, but
Yeah,
you
13 is kind of
okay?
a
So
yikes.
wait,
But like,
wait. I'm pretty sure we all agreed that people can change in 10 years, right? We
yeah,
agreed that.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I think another big question is like, yeah, he said these things, but like also I'm gonna bring this up. Number one, he didn't actually do anything, which that also like that's also a bad thought as well. I can agree with that for the opposing side. Like, yeah, he didn't do anything, but like, how far do you allow this to go before something actually happens, right? That's
Mhm.
pretty bad. Like, but here's something also. Like, I want to establish this. While I am trying to see both sides for this, some people might be like, "Oh yeah, he's obviously pedo," and other people might be like, "Nah, man." They might be like hardcore defending him. But like, one thing is for sure, I don't support pedos, man. Like EDP was an obvious situation.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that's
look at both
obvious.
sides for that because of the fact that like obviously like number one, like I said before, I don't
Nah,
support
fuck that.
pedos.
He was just trying to get a cupcake, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, what
Oh,
he said.
yeah.
Nah, bro. But like, I'm saying though, like that was obvious, man. They showed up with the logs. The messages were out. He was directly talking to this underage girl, and he did it multiple times. And the biggest part here, he showed up in the first place. He showed up, man.
He was just
Yeah, I
trying to
think he
get a
was.
cupcake.
Nah, man. He want the whole cake, man. He don't want the cut. He want the whole cake, man. He wants the whole thing. That big man. You already know he wants the whole cake. Okay, but anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta understand it. I'm trying to like I don't know. 13, 14, 15, that's bad. That is bad, definitely.
You're freaking up for him because you like his music.
No, dude.
That's how I see it.
I don't know, man.
No,
No,
because
it's kind
if
of
you didn't
hard for
like
me
any
to.
of his music, you'd probably say like, "Oh yeah, he's a pedophile." But the fact that
But
you like his music is probably like, holding you back.
I don't think so, man. Here's what I want. Here's what I want, right? I tried to get like somebody who didn't know about either side, right? Which I think you don't really like him or dislike his music, right?
I like it. I like some of his. I like some of his raps, some of his punk rock.
I feel like either side would be kind of biased though, right? Like I think for their side, the side that was arguing with me, right? I think they already hated his music anyways. So that gave them a boost, right? And if people who liked his music, that would give them a boost, don't you think? So
Yeah.
it's kind of biased on either side. Like so that's even more of a reason for them to go hard. But like one thing is like I'm not hardcore defending him either. You see this, right? I'm trying to see both sides. I'm bringing up like I'm about to bring facts up from like for the other side too. Like I'm not even about like one side or the other. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, and I'm probably gonna like abstain from saying one thing or the other. I'm probably gonna take a middle ground. Like I feel like it's kind of thing to me. Like until like you think it's kind of different if somebody it's definitely different. Like him saying this on Twitter, like to everybody out there 10 years ago compared to like maybe some other case like if so like somebody directly talking to somebody, right, directly talking to somebody they know underage, because like I know for a fact based on like what we all just said about this last one that definitely for a fact if you were to be talking to somebody underage then that'd be like I wouldn't be on his side for that either. I would not be on his
And you
side.
say he has kids?
Yeah, he has a kid, which
8 kids?
kind of yes, a kid. He has a
Probably
kid,
touches them all.
huh?
He probably touches them all. You don't know.
But that's the
No,
big
what?
thing, right? He said this. He said this like 10 years ago, and the big question is whether or not he does, right? I feel like it's just kind of like innocent until proven guilty type thing. Like,
I mean, he
yeah,
does
he
have a
could.
wife.
Yeah, exactly.
How
But
old is
like,
his wife? How old is his wife?
let me see. How old? This is another factor here, actually. This might change. This might like completely put me on the other side here. Let's see how old she is. How
Probably.
old is Megan Fox?
Oh,
She's
oh.
35. She's
Wait,
35. She's 3 years older.
wait. How old is she?
She's 3 years older.
So
She's
she's a
35.
pedophile.
Oh my gosh. Okay, dude. Okay, man.
I'm
No.
playing. I'm
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's adding some. It's adding something here.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't know they got married.
Yeah. I don't know if they're married or not, but I would say wife. I guess. I don't know.
Just put in wife. Put in wife.
Hold on. Is Megan Fox married? Hmm. Actually, they might not be married. I don't think. That's kind of weird. I think haven't they been with each other for a while? That's kind of odd, but now here, like I said before, I don't think either side, the women fighting, had actual like enough to talk about. Like the dude, he was like saying, he kept saying like these three few points, and also the big thing was like obviously like that's not okay anyways. And here like the age difference isn't okay anyways. Isn't that enough to prove, right? But like I don't know. It's kind of hard for me, I think, because I haven't really had to deal with this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, like I haven't had to deal with that. Like no, I don't know of any pedos around me or anything like that, and I haven't had to like really look into this, and like I haven't had that in my life compared to them, which I know one of them has, one of the two people, and maybe the other one has and knows more about this, but like I've never had to deal with that before, so like it's kind of difficult for me, I think. Like and it's also like for sure if he was talking to somebody underage, like I would not like try to see both sides.
You would still support him?
No, I would not support him. I would not support him if he was talking to somebody underage. That's the
That's like
thing.
still watching EDP after he did what he did.
What?
It's like watching watching
Yikes,
EDP after
man.
what he did.
You still support EDP?
No,
No, nobody does. I hope
Oh,
not. Oh my gosh.
some people do.
only
I
the
know
pedophile.
coworkers do. Huh?
I
Oh
said
man.
probably the other pedophile supported that.
Probably. But anyways, oof. I don't know. We gotta come up with like our final like judgment on this tweet specifically, because there's two other things. There's two other things, and that's it, which
All right.
are definitely not as bad. So we have, yeah, like it's just 13, 14, 15 that we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about. Um, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get somewhere with this point. Like we all know it's bad, but like it's kind of like whether or not some people are under the impression that he can change or not, and it's a big like assuming. I feel like it's kind of assuming that based off of that that he has done something like this, which definitely makes sense to me. It's obviously if he didn't say that, then there would be no reason to assume, but based on these, it's more likely that he has done something weird.
Mm-hmm.
But like, also here's a good factor for the other side. Like I said, I think neither side really had the proper information to go into this. Like, here's another factor for me. It changes my opinion. I doubt it would change their thoughts at all. Actually, it probably would. They'd probably just use that as another point against me. But here's another fact point for them, which changes my opinion more negatively here. So basically, like I keep bringing up like his daughter and how he's in a relationship right now and how that changes things.
Mm-hmm.
But it also depends on like how like did it like his kid. Okay, so MGK was 19 when having his first kid. Okay, so
Really?
that means that he was like his wife was having this kid, like either it was either before or after this 13, 14, 15 thing. So he was in a relationship like probably while his wife was having a kid.
Mm.
So that changes things for me and makes me think more negatively here. Because
Not
like
wrong. That does
exactly,
seem
that's what I'm
weird.
saying.
Like, why would
Exactly.
he say
That
that
makes
when
it
he's
more
having a
weird.
kid?
Like this kid point doesn't really hold as much of a point anymore, which is what I'm saying. Like this is what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to see both sides, and not just like oh MGK is not a pedo. I'm trying to see both sides. I'm being 100% honest here. Like I said, I want to support EDP. I'm trying to see both sides, and I don't think either side was equipped with it. Like if I knew this information, like things would definitely be a little bit different. But from the
Yeah.
starting information that they gave me, like it seemed like they didn't necessarily have all the points here. So that's a big thing for me because of the fact that like he was still out here saying some weird stuff like around the time that he had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think she's actually like how old is MGK's daughter? Let's see. I think she's dang, how old is she, bro? Hold on. 12. She's 12. Okay. Okay, she's 12 now. Uh yeah.
Okay, look.
Um
I don't think he would
yeah,
think
what's
like
up?
that anymore because you have to go through that. Like, you have to go through like the whole child process. If you know what I mean.
Wait, you said what?
I said I don't think he thinks like that anymore because think about it. He has to go through that whole child process of thinking like somebody else might take his kid or somebody else might, I don't know, mess around and take his kid
That's
or
that's true, I guess.
something like that.
I I
Maybe
definitely I definitely think that you said what, KCO? Go ahead.
maybe into his own kid.
You said what?
Maybe
Maybe he
look.
does
I'm
what
not
to his own kid?
look. I never said
Yeah,
that he
yeah, let's
didn't do that. I'm just saying it may be a case. Like, okay, well, why would he still be thinking like that if you have a kid? But maybe he might doing what y'all saying. Maybe he does that to his own kid. But there's no way to prove it until either the mom comes out or the kid grows up and it tells on its dad. We won't physically know
oh
that part until that happens.
yeah, and then there's also other factors there, which we all agree that that tweet was bad, but it's like also whether or not he did anything, which obviously that would persuade me and Jmanks for sure to be on the opposite side. If he actually did do anything, like a couple of big factors here. If he talked to anybody underage, actually, like if he did, I wouldn't be on his side. Even if it was back
Yeah.
then, I wouldn't be on his side. Like and then there's also like whether or not he actually did anything to his daughter. Like, if he did, then obviously I'm not on his side. I'm not on his side for that. But also like, don't you think that if he did do something to his daughter, maybe it'd probably be like more likely than unlikely that something would have came out about it because of the
No.
fact that people have been suspicious, and also knowing that he's always around people, like collaborating with people. He's in a relationship. Also, don't you think his daughter's got to go to school? She goes to school. So like, don't you think somebody would have like noticed like maybe a difference in her mood or something? She usually seems happy when like taking pictures of and stuff like that. Like even with that though, like that definitely doesn't like change much though.
Wait, Ari, I think I found the tweet you were talking about. I wish
Yeah.
13, 14, 15-year-old girls weren't allowed to be so hot. Like, weren't allowed to be so hot. I wouldn't feel like such a creeper when I look at them. I'm still 19.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Oh,
That's
he
that's
said
actually
That's
like
that?
specifically.
that's
Huh?
even worse, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm fully switching my side. What the flip is he saying that for?
Okay.
He's admitting that he feels like a creep.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. Like, what the freak?
But there's also something else. Like, it's whether or not he changed and whether or not he did anything.
Yeah, but like,
Which,
okay, that's a valid point, but like, he shouldn't have said that in the first place. Now, if he would have just said like
yeah, I know.
that,
I agree. I 100% agree.
oh, now that, okay, yeah, that completely changed my mind. Oh my god.
Okay.
Thank you,
Ugh.
Kezzo. Because if you didn't say that, then my brain would still be on him. He's not a weird guy.
Yeah, he
I
wished they
see.
didn't look hot, so we wouldn't feel like a creeper. That's pretty much what that tweet is saying.
But also, I'm a little bit concerned of the legitimacy of this as well. A little bit. Like, hold on. Because I actually, like, especially on YouTube, I looked for a lot of stuff and I really couldn't find much on that specifically. Like, I looked for that in a lot of places and I couldn't find anything.
Or what about this? Look in the comments, Kezzo. Look in the comments. See what they said.
On YouTube?
No, I mean on the post that you just read.
Oh no, I found it on YouTube. It was a screenshot of it.
Oh, well, read the
Oh.
comments.
I can't, bro. It's just his tweet that's on the thumbnail for YouTube.
No, I mean on
Oh.
YouTube. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, the comments like on the channel, like
Yeah, see what people are saying. Because they might have like a little bit input on this conversation a little bit.
whoa, okay. Nah, this one can excuse. No, this one can't excuse this. His
All right,
tweets
bring up.
are
All
fake,
right, what does it
especially,
say?
huh?
What does it say?
Nah, no one can excuse this. His tweets
All right.
aren't fake, especially when that video of
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Wait,
There
hold
we
on,
go
hold on.
then.
Let me finish it. Especially with that video of him saying he'd do stuff with underage girls.
This
Well, where was
video?
that? Where was that? We have to
I
see if
don't know.
that's
It's just
legit
a
as well.
comment. It's just a comment.
The
I didn't want.
comments.
Yeah.
Well, it's important to see that too because if he said that in a video, then I'm on the other side. You convinced me there.
Yeah.
But like we need to see if that's legit as well. Like let me look this up.
Who cares if the tweets are fake? That video is inexcusable. The rape culture is at its finest.
We need to see the video then. We need to see
What the
that.
fuck?
Yeah,
What kind of
exactly.
video? The I'd rape that is
Bro,
close.
bro,
What?
we have to
Look.
see
Kezia?
this. We gotta
Kezia?
see the video, man.
Yeah, we gotta have the receipts. We
Hold
gotta
on.
have the receipts. We can't just fully believe the
If this
person
video is
because they
legit,
said it.
I'm on the other side. Like legit.
Yeah,
Like you guys might actually have me. I need to see this.
exactly. Yeah.
Does things.
Hope everyone here realizes when he tweeted this, he was a homeless heroin addict sleeping on his friends' couches. Like y'all say, "Oh man, I can't listen to him anymore." Like y'all never did. That's one of the
Hmm.
that's one of the comments. So I guess he was homeless, a heroin addict when he tweeted that.
Yikes, man. This video is really the important thing. We need to see that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like that's the big thing here. Like, what? What? 100% stop talking. Like, I won't even. I'll stop talking if we see that. If there's like legitimately, he says he does things with underage girls, and yeah,
Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah, that's
He
completely the
said
that's
end
he.
of
I,
it.
that's
I don't know what video they're talking about though.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That's
That's
what
why
we
I'm
need
trying
to
to
figure
find it.
out,
Or
though.
you trying to
Yeah.
find it. Good. If he actually said that in a video, then it's raps. It's rap. I'm not taking a side. Like that's completely rap.
Hmm.
I wish 13, 14, and 50-year-old girls weren't allowed to be so hot so I wouldn't feel like such a creeper when I look at them. I'm still 19. Nah, bruh.
Where's the video though, man?
I don't know. That's what the
That's
comments
that
were
like
saying.
We gotta find this, man. I'm telling you, that's what. Hold on. I'm looking here.
You know it's already bad when you search up MGK as a predator and there's videos talking about it.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, don't you think if there was any doubt on any like any artist that there would be videos?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, exactly. So like, we need to see this video though. Like, actually, hold on. One second.
bro, what?
One second. Hmm. Huh.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to find some stuff here.
I think it's raps. I think he's a pedophile. Case closed.
Huh.
In my opinion. Case closed. He's a pedophile. He knows
Ugh.
he knows himself he's a creep. He literally said it.
Yeah, he did.
He knows it's wrong too. Like he's fully aware that it's wrong. And he's still
Yeah, but
tweeting.
like one more factor that's
And
still for
not
me
only that,
is
but he
like this was
admitted
10
that
years
they're
ago.
hot.
Yeah, he did. He said that. That's what we were saying this whole time. Anyways, that they're hot. That's what he said.
I think he's a pedophile. He's getting canceled.
Ugh. That's what people tried to do with this. I'm pretty sure, like on TikTok a lot. I haven't seen it on TikTok, but like apparently that's a big thing here. That's probably why it's coming up. Hmm.
Bro, you can't use TikTok for a reliable source.
Exactly.
I mean that's true, but like like it's not like they're just saying like they're bringing up these things like all of like okay, so there's two more things as well, okay? And me and Jmanks talked about these two things before as well. They're more tweets, okay? So it's something that he said about Eminem's daughter when he was 22 and she was 17.
What?
Let me what did she even say in that one?
Nah, he's a
What did he say?
pedophile.
But
Song
like
though. It was a song though. It was a song though.
that's also a little bit different though, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a
Because
song.
like like a lot of age gaps in like adult relationships can be like 4 or 5 years. Now 5 years is kind of stretching it. Actually, that's stretching. Yeah, I'll go with that. But like 4 years, like a lot of adults, like I guarantee if you like lined up a whole bunch of them that are all like one age, you wouldn't really like you wouldn't know how old they were. Like within, you probably know like maybe within a 5 year below or higher.
Yeah.
So I feel like this one is a bit more excusable because like I'm pretty sure if they were both 1 year older, this would this even be an issue? Because she's 18.
Hmm.
I think he's a pedo. But the tweet though, it makes it add up.
Kind of, yeah. But like yeah, the first one is really bad, but the second one is not as bad because they're closer and closer to the same category. Like
But it
if
was a
it
song also. It was also a song. So
what was the song?
The verse.
Huh?
Wasn't
What?
the verse
What?
like in a
What do you
song?
say?
When he was talking about Eminem's daughter, wasn't it not?
I don't think it was.
Oh, in his diss track? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you what? What do you say there?
Didn't he talk about Eminem's daughter or no?
He said
I
something. I
think
don't
he
know what he
did.
said.
I think he did there, but I don't think it was anything like about liking her. I think it was like something against her or something.
No, I thought he was no. I thought he did tweeted like she looks hot or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He said something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She could be underage. Okay, he
It's a
if she
5-year age difference.
who between him and Eminem's daughter?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How old is?
It's like I just said it. He was 22 at the time, and she was 17.
Oh, that's the same girl.
Yeah. Wait, no, wait. What?
That's the same girl. That was Eminem's daughter he was going out with.
No. There's two that sound similar. It's like
Yes, two
Haley and
daughters.
Halsey. I think. You said what?
3 kids?
Yes, she's 25.
No, I mean Eminem. Eminem has 3 kids.
Two daughters.
Yes. No, 3.
Only two are popping up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I searched up like a few days ago. But my friend also searched it up. It's Haley,
It's
um,
Whitney.
Whitney, and somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody else.
Oh, avoid the hotspots. I don't know her name. All I know is that she might be 19.
Oh yeah. Whitney's 19. If he's
Yeah.
telling Whitney, then nah, bro. That's
Oh my God, that was dirty.
Hmm. Well, you got. Oh wait, I don't think I said the time for this one too. By the way, this was 2012, so there's that.
2012.
Like I said, five age difference. And then there's one more thing, which was
oh he went after
something.
Haley.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
And how
she's the
old?
older.
Wait, she's the oldest one.
Yeah, she's 25 right now.
I see. Huh. So yeah, 17 and 22. Hmm. And then there's the last one, which he almost called someone else hot when she was 18 and he was 23.
All right, I would just put it to where I think he's sus. He's suspect.
He's sus. He's definitely sus for sure. That's for sure.
I'm gonna leave it at that. In my opinion, I think he's sus.
Yeah.
100% suspect.
So those are pretty much the three things that we have to go off of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's suspect. I'm in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle too. Like he said some bad stuff, but then
What about Craig?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm kind of more in the middle because like not only like it's kind of like after looking into like facts for like both sides, like I obviously could have like sided with him and looked for only good stuff for him, but I've looked for both sides. Like I said, I want to see both sides of the story.
What about
So
Craig? He
I'm
doesn't
more
even
in the
say.
middle. You said what?
What does Craig think? He doesn't say anything.
That's a bot,
Greg is,
man.
yeah.
Oh, I don't go on Discord. I don't know this shit.
Bro, yeah, he's the recorder, man. He records our audio for
That's
So
funny.
it's a robot,
That's
like
kind of
podcast.
it's not
funny.
a real person.
Huh?
So it's not a real person.
No.
No.
Oh, I was like, why the fuck is Craig not talking this whole time?
Yeah. Hold on. I had some more notes on this stuff. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Bum. Here's one fact that the dude brought up. Okay. Here's one thing, which is kind of different in a couple ways. Which he tried to explain. He tried to tell me this to like I guess make it more understandable compared to MGK. He said if a math teacher said a 13, 14, or 15-year-old was hot, would it be okay? So he's basically like, oh, if a normal person said this, then how is MGK able to slide with this? But I feel like specifically a math teacher is a lot different
Because you're
because of the
surrounded by
fact
those type of
because
people.
of the fact that he's surrounded by kids, and if he thinks that, then I don't think even
Yeah.
if it was just a joke, he should not like be let to slide because he's always surrounded with kids, and like the next step is not that far away, I guess, because they're like right there anyways, and it's directly to somebody in real life as well, not
Mhm.
on Twitter. So that's different for several reasons. So and would it be would it matter if you were to change in 10 years?
Yeah.
No, I guess. Not no, no. Okay,
Well, if
so
something else comes
it's a
up,
lot different. Huh?
he's a pedophile.
He can change, but he shouldn't be trusted because of what he said. Because that's like a lot different. That's way like direct IRL. Like he shouldn't be given the chance.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. Okay. Yep. So that's not a good comparison, but let's make it look let's give the other sided thing here. Like if it was a normal person who said this online, like if it, I guess you can't really put it into the same thing because someone directly telling this to someone, that'd be like I wouldn't be on their side. Nobody's side who says this IRL. Nobody. But like on Twitter, if some normal guy just said that on Twitter as well, like 13, 14, 15-year-olds are hot, would it be like any different? Not really.
I think he's a
From
pedophile.
MGK. MGK or
I think
or the guy.
he's sus. He's sus. He's suspect.
Always sus. Okay.
What do you think? Do you think he's suspect?
Yes, he's definitely sus, but it's like I'm definitely not going back to the side of he's not one because he's already sus. Yeah, after looking at all these points. What else do we have? Yeah, the math teacher thing is kind of like not good. And also I just don't think people would say that kind of thing anyways. Like
Exactly.
IRL compared to Twitter is a lot different. Also, even if you say it's not different, like the big thing is whether it's direct or not. Cuz that also changes my mind. Like if it was direct, I'm not on their side, but if it wasn't, then they're definitely sus. But you know, it really depends on intent. Oh my gosh. Okay, man. Okay. So we
Okay.
have.
I mean to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
You're good. Let me see. What else do we have? I think there were a couple other things. Not like other tweets, but just like I'm looking over what I had yesterday. There was just the point of like people say all kinds of crazy stuff online, especially 10 years ago, which he's definitely sus anyways. The intent to, I don't know. Yeah, EDP thing, we already talked about that.
Well, if he thinks they're hot, then he thinks about smashing them. So
Huh.
case
It's a
closed.
lot of factors. It's a lot of factors, man. Like also like because it's online as well, that's another thing. Like I feel like I definitely also be more closer to the opposing side if he said this IRL like to somebody. When you guys agree that he'd be like it'd be worse if he said this like to somebody IRL, like a buddy of his or something when they were doing a collab, like oh like say even say he did this when he was 19 and he was like, oh 13, 14 and 15-year-olds are hot, man. Like
Yeah,
if he
that'd be
said that
way like really
that'd
weird.
be worse. So I don't know. And what was the thing that like his situation that he was in as well? Like freaking doing the heroin on somebody's couch or something.
Yeah, if that's true.
Uh, I don't know, man. This is all like, yeah. Let me see. What else do we have? Okay. Hmm.
I think he's sus 100%. Like
100%, 100%.
like you shouldn't be saying those things in the first place.
We can all agree that there's a lot of things that we can't agree. He's definitely sus. Okay. And I'm more on the bad side, I think. But like it really depends on like let's see, do I have anything else? Yeah, I don't know. Oof. We don't really have much else here. I feel like the big thing for me, like I know a lot of people already would be on one side completely or the other, which oof to the guys who are on his side, I guess kind of. But like the thing is like I feel like like one of the big things that's putting me in the middle here compared to like opposing side is like yeah, we talk about all these things, like yeah, maybe he was on somebody's couch doing heroin when he treated this, but like the big thing, even these things that are kind of sus, it was two things that were kind of sus but I would say are more acceptable. But this 13, 14, and 15 thing, that's you can't excuse that, but
No.
it's bad. But like I don't know. Like we said, there was the point where he was freaking doing heroin on somebody's couch. I feel like the big thing is if he said anything within the last 5 years, which I couldn't find anything. Because like if he said another weird thing, like within the past 5 years, I'd also be on the other side. Because like the point saying that he's changed would not stand if he said something within the last 5 years. So that's
Okay.
another big thing. If he ends up saying something else sus like that, then I'm against him, man. But
Yeah.
also it's the slightest showing of his actual like showing intent. Because like I said, there's a lot of excuses we could come up with and stuff, like a lot of excuses people can come up with. But for me, it's like the slightest actual showing of intent. Like I said, some of this stuff was online. People said crazy stuff. It's the slightest showing of intent. Like if you were to have messaged somebody knowing that they were underage and like that plus anything farther is bad. Like I would not be on his side anymore. I mean, I'm not on his side, but like I wouldn't be in the middle. I'd be opposing in that case. So the slightest showing of intent. Also, if he said any of this stuff IRL, then bad on him. I'm on opposing side. So yeah, it's just like this weird for me. It's like this weird. I don't know. You see why it's more complicated, at least like not just like a black and white thing, like one side or the other.
Like,
Yeah.
EDP is definitely like there's no like debate about it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. Like that's another thing. Like EDP for sure, man. He's man. I don't even think he went to jail, dude.
Nah, he didn't go to jail
No,
because I guess
he
they
was
can't.
chilling, bro. He was chilling.
I think it's because they can't officially prove that he was because it was a catfish. I think that's why he's not going to jail.
Wait, no, I don't think it was a catfish though.
Yeah, it
What?
was.
It is
Yeah,
a catfish.
What?
the people. Hold on, V. You know the
The
people that
13?
were recording. You know the two people that were
Yeah.
recording, right? Those were the people, and they were pretending to be a 13-year-old, and he fell for it. That was the
Oh,
story.
I didn't know it was a catfish.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was legit, and
That's
then
why he
they
didn't
were
go to
just keeping
jail.
track of it.
No. That's why he didn't go to jail because it was a catfish. But the
Oh.
part is that he knew that he thought it was a 13-year-old and he still showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's definitely a pedophile. And then Tokyo's Revenge, right?
I heard of him, but like, what's that case?
All right, so like girls came out like so pretty much he's an underground artist, he was blowing up, he was doing some things. And then it was in February, 2021 where like some girls came out with him like I think he's like 22. Here's the fucked up part too. When he did interviews, like when people were interviewing him,
Yeah.
he would not tell how old he was or where he came from. I think that's kind of suspicious.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
quite sus, man.
so this one girl came out on Instagram or whatever saying like you know, he was texting underage girls, and he was obviously like 22 or whatever. And it wasn't like MGK, like, oh, I think you're hot or whatever. I think he was saying stuff like, I literally want to fuck you, like all that stuff. Like, we need to meet up and all
Oh
that.
yeah,
Like,
that's
definitely shown like he wants
Like
to,
there's
you know,
receipts to it, like for sure.
yeah, that's definitely like it's like I said, like I don't want to seem like I'm supporting him. Like this goes into it. I definitely like obviously even with the like the slightest showing of intent, like I said, if he straight up if MGK were to straight up like message somebody, then I'd be on the other side
yeah,
straight
yeah, yeah.
away, because that's the actual slightest showing. Like we're really gonna go off of a couple of tweets here, like stupid tweets when he says all kinds of stupid stuff, like several years ago.
Facts. I
Plus
think he's
the other stuff. You said what?
I think he's just on the sus spectrum. Like, if he does more shit, then,
Definitely.
you know, then he's got
Yeah,
something going on.
if he does anything else, then I'm on the other side, man.
But for right now, he looks
He's
good. Like, he
walking
has
on
a
ice. All
wife
right, we'll say
that
that. You said what?
obviously he has a wife, he has a
Yeah,
kid. Like, I think I don't know. I think, like what Jmax said, like he has to go through all that, you know, preparing his daughter for the world and all that stuff. So
pretty much.
he probably has a different perspective, like a different mindset of, you know,
That's what
under,
I'm saying, man. Like
you know,
he's probably thinking like that. Like and like we said, there's a possibility that he has been doing weird stuff, man. And if that's the case and it comes out, then we're not talking about this ever again, and we're not talking about this anyways, unless he actually does something. And if he does, then obviously nobody's gonna stick up for him. I hope not.
yeah.
So like pretty much for me, he's kind of walking on thin ice here, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
So it's
Definitely.
pretty much like the next showing of intent, like anything. I'm talking like another tweet maybe that's quite sus. I'm talking like obviously more than four. Like he hasn't said anything like this in a long time. So like the next showing is like yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. For me.
And of the heroin and him, like, you know, sleeping on his friend's couch, being
Yeah,
homeless.
that's another factor, man. That's another factor.
Because, you know, people
Like
are
he
like
doesn't
fucked up on drugs and stuff. Like, they're not like their real self. You know what I mean?
exactly, man.
So if he just said that, like, damn, he couldn't even said even more crazier shit. But he just said that while doing heroin.
Man, hey man, he's lucky he only said that, dude.
Yeah,
Could have been a lot worse. He could have said who knows what, man.
exactly.
Exactly, man. And he would never get to rest, man.
If that is true, like, I don't know. I just read a comment. If that is true, if he was on heroin or not,
If
I
it's
think
true.
it's a little more excusable. A little more
Yeah.
excusable. Because your brain is all fucked up on drugs.
So at the end of the day, we'll just say he's walking on thin ice here. Next showing, like I said, next showing of intent, and it's pretty much over
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that I guess that's the thoughts. That's the final thoughts after going more in depth, and I think it was good to go in depth compared to just saying like looking over the facts like slightly and being like, oh yeah, this and that. We went into depth here and looked at both sides, which was really important because the other side, law fighting, they didn't have the proper, like they didn't have all the facts. Okay,
Yeah.
like they acted like it was black and white, which it's not. It's more than that, but like they're
I
not
think
gonna
he's in the
change their
middle.
mind. I'm gonna put them in the middle.
Yeah, me too. I'm
But
gonna put him in the middle. What about you, Jmix?
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just saying in the middle because it's like I
There's not
don't
enough
know.
evidence.
Yeah,
but yeah, like
like
we
of course
said,
what
one
he
more
said that
thing.
there's like if you come up with like more stuff, then I'm switching.
Anything
Like if
else,
it's more bad
especially
stuff, then I'm
especially if it
switching.
was like I said earlier as well, if there was something else within the last 5 years, then he hasn't changed and it's the same situation.
Yeah,
So like against him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on like if something like if anything else comes out, then it's wraps. But that's pretty much all we got on this. We're pretty much saying the same stuff at the end here now. So that's the wrap up here. Now we'll go up with like are we gonna continue this or end it? Like we can talk about random
I'll
topics as well.
Should leave.
probably
We should
end it.
leave it like
I don't know
this.
what else to talk about.
You
Yeah.
said end it like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you trying to be in podcast number 9, Tootie?
Who, me?
Yeah. I
Like
don't know
in
when it's
Wait,
gonna
wait,
be, but
wait.
like,
Tootie, I
I'll
know you
I'll be
saw Vbatteries. I know you also saw, but like June 8th, we got to do something June 8th. We got to get like a whole group together on June 8th.
all right.
yeah, that's the anniversary of the podcast.
Oh,
No, the
really? That
anniversary
is?
of the Boys in the Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what do
yeah.
you
I
mean?
think
Wait, whoa, what?
what?
Yeah.
What do you mean the anniversary of it?
Anniversary.
What does that mean? What happened on that day?
June
The
8th,
first
if you remember,
podcast?
it's called Jmanks giving
But
motivation or
but but
something.
another. Well, I don't think that should. Well, the thing
But
about
yeah.
that is like that video was uploaded later as well. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah,
So
true. But like, it's whenever you posted
also
it. So that's what I'm
also
saying.
that was edited later.
True. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's what day it came out. That's why everybody
Okay,
knows about it. So,
I see. I
and I
guess.
also got
I
the
guess.
Well,
I
day
guess.
I
before
know
it
I'm
came
down
out.
for the next podcast whenever y'all do that. If I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't. Man,
I'm down for it.
I
All
kind
I
of
right.
think
want
we should
to.
I think we should cover more serious topics like this. I think it's, a lot more interesting as well.
Yeah,
I
we do
mean,
that.
like,
Like we low key do that.
yeah, we could do that, but like another thing is like I got pulverized at lunch every day for trying to see both sides. Like it's not even like I was defending him. Like I was trying to see both sides, and I was getting pulverized that way, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
for
feel it.
trying to see both sides, and when like even when they didn't have the facts, like I said, I went from like a couple different jumps here. I'm in the middle, man. But more
I'm in
like
the
I
middle.
said, one more thing, and this over. Like even
Yeah.
within like the last few years, last 5 years. So yeah. I
You're
mean,
right.
we could cover more topics, but for me, like this topic especially felt like an entire like exhausting court case because I was getting pulverized at lunch. There was like I had to look in depth on this to get all the details for both sides because the other side wasn't equipped with everything. Like it feels like a court case, and it's a lot like oh, it's kind of exhausting, man. So like maybe sometimes, but like also I maybe like what kind of other serious topics? Because I feel like the big topics, which you would think are big, we've already covered, but like we just didn't have much to say on them. Like specific like the use of the N word is pretty basic. Like I guess just don't say it unless like you're both cool with each other saying it. I guess
Hmm.
or whatever. Like there's a lot of big topics kind of, but like there's not much to say on them. I guess. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like I guess it's like
But we could,
these kind
well,
of big court
off
case type things.
podcast.
You said what?
I said off podcast we could like do research and like find others, stuff to like go over, like to talk about.
Yeah, but like it's like I said though, like I just or like I was going to say, like uh I just don't think there's a lot of like big topics like this. Like and I guess unless we do a lot of research, and it also has to be something like kind of a walking on thin ice kind of thing, like a weird like a sus kind of start, a sus beginning, where there's people accusing of this anyways, and I don't know. I guess it's kind of like an exhausting
Give me the
plus
ball. Give me the
caught
ball. Give
up
me the ball.
in controversy probably maybe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's whether or not like it's more bad possible than good, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, like I don't it's whether or not I'm willing to go for that, like a possibility of like being called things based on not like the slightest amount of information not gained, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing and then going with one side or something
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
being called something, and then like obviously like we talked about this last podcast, like if something bad comes out about something, right? There's always going to be more people that know the bad than the good because of the fact that everyone pays attention to bad news, and when there is good news, it's like probably briefly covered or not covered at all because people don't care about the good news,
Mhm.
you know? So like after something bad happens, there's always going to be somebody who believes that's the complete truth, you know. So that's kind of a yikes, an unchangeable image in certain aspects.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, I mean it depends on whether or not you know, or I could just like keep the answers like mostly in the middle ish, but even then I feel like that could, I don't know. This just hurts me, man. I can't believe we've been like, how long was this? Let me see. It's been literally an hour. It's been an
Oh,
hour
really?
talking about this specifically. So like,
Really?
and then there was also like the 30 minutes to like 50 minutes of last
Hold on,
podcast as well.
there's actually something that happened. Like, so do you know that song XXX Tentacion and Lil Peep? What's it called? Falling Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that song is being
Yeah.
sued right now.
It's
For
what?
what?
It's being sued by a guy that thinks they stole the sample of it,
That
like
dude.
a
He's
sample
Oh
of the
my
song.
gosh. What? That's stupid, man.
Yeah, like I have to use the bathroom, but I can play the video like through my TV if you want to hear it right now.
the guy
Are
is
we gonna like?
dead. X is dead. Little Peep
Are
is
y'all down
dead.
with that?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know. I mean, are
cool.
we gonna
Like,
continue the podcast? That's the question. Like, if
Yeah,
we're not, then we might
we
just.
can
All right.
continue the podcast and move on to this topic right here.
All right, then we'll just have podcast number 9. We'll do that. I'm more comfortable having a number 9, I guess.
Oh, so you want to quit this podcast and do another one?
No, we'll
no,
continue.
no.
Oh, all right. I have to use the bathroom, but I'll play the video.
All right.
Let me turn it up so y'all can hear it.
Imagine it cuts to an ad.
Galaxy Z Fold 3 on Verizon 5G.
I told you.
Oh
I
my
told
gosh.
you.
On the cuff. Wow. You just gonna try to people over the channel issue. Problem in today's video, we're talking about a very sensitive topic in that XXX Tentacion and Lil Peep, who have passed away, RIP to both of them, legends in their own respects, have allegedly been sued. But the lawsuit almost doesn't make sense because, with the facts that we'll go over, Lil Peep literally passed away before the person who was suing them even created their song, claiming that they're copyright infringement or like they stole part of their song. And then X passed away 5 days, literally 5 days after the original artist created the song. Now, there's more details to discuss, given that it's more on the production side, not necessarily X and Peep. So for the specific song we're talking about, Falling Down, it was a posthumous release. So the beat or instrumental was created long after both of the artists passed away. So the original artist that started this lawsuit should be suing the producers, if anybody. But anyway, let's get into this article wherein TMZ has reported Lil Peep XXX Tentacion sued Falling Down is a total ripoff. So I guess that's what the original artist claimed. And then they continue. Lil Peep and XXX Tentacion straight up jacked another artist's original guitar riff for their hugely successful collab, Falling Down. So claims the artist in a new lawsuit. We're going to have to reference both of them.
All right. Y'all still here?
Yeah.
All right, so what was he talking about? I wasn't here.
He pretty much went over the start of it, I guess.
Uh-huh. You want me to
Yeah,
keep
he
playing
didn't
it?
really.
Or...
No, you can just explain it, I guess. Just explain it.
Well, I don't know. I just found out about it, so I don't really know the details either.
I guess keep playing it, man.
All right, I'll play a little more of it. And y'all can hear it perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Or do you want me to turn it down a little bit more? Or
No, you good,
Are we good?
Keep it
all
as
right.
it is.
To see how similar it really is. They've got the song right here, so shout out TMZ. Richard Jaden Hoff, who used to go by the stage name Krio or KRIO, is suing the late rappers, claiming the guitar riff in his June 2018 SoundCloud track Under My Breath was sampled in Peep and X's track that dropped just 3 months later without his permission. I wonder how many plays this Under My Breath song had, because with how lawsuits work in America and litigation, you can pretty much sue anything. That doesn't mean that it's going to be successful. This article, just because it was reported, doesn't mean it's going to be successful whatsoever. Like, I can just say, Playboy Cardi stole all my time for the last 2 years of listening to music. Specifically, Hoff claims his guitar riff in Falling Down is looped, sped up, filtered, and equalized. He says that while Peep and X altered the riff, they did not, because both of the verses from Peep and X, everyone knows this who's an X and Peep fan. So this guy has got negative 600 IQ. He must be, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get canceled, but X
Pause
and
it.
Peep.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, I think that's enough. I think the dude is just dumb, man. Like that just sounds absurd. Like talking about like oh he changed the riff, but he actually didn't or something. And he's talking about all of these methods that they use, man. I don't think anybody would go through that much trouble for this dude who nobody even knows about.
Yeah. And he's trying
Yeah,
to show
that's
like everybody tries to sue somebody for like the Juice WRLD, like Lucid Dreams. There's this
that's
band called
that's
Yellow Card.
like
They were trying to sue his ass.
that's
Even when he
trash, man.
after he
Come on,
passed
dude.
away, after he passed away. So it's kind of
Why
like
do
the
people,
same
bro? That's
situation.
so bad, man. Come on, dude.
And then actually the same song Lucid Dreams also got sued. Have you heard the artist Sting? Sting, he used to be in the police. Whatever.
No,
Now
man.
this one actually makes sense. The you know the little Spanish guitar in the background of the song, like of the beat? That was
Of
actually
what
a
song?
sample of Lucid Dreams.
Oh yeah.
That was actually a sample of Sting's one of his songs, and that was actually like a clear sample. Like that one makes sense, but the Yellow Card one and this one are kind of like in the same thing. Like they're just trying to get money. You know, I don't think they're trying to get clout out of this, but I think they're
That's
just trying to get money.
trash, man. Like, come on, dude.
What's the
Really?
dude's name?
Like, you're doing this to dead people who can't even cover their own issues. Like, that's
Exactly.
such a yikes, man. Like, come on, man. Really? Oh man.
Yeah. I think that makes no sense in my opinion.
Yeah.
What's his name though? The dude that's claiming that
Uh,
Or
Hoff?
nobody. That's his name.
No, it's Hoff somebody.
I don't even know, bro.
No, because I'm trying to see like his riff or whatever if he even sounds like. Hold up.
He caught that.
Like how scummy do you have to be? Like he must have done this on purpose because he knows both of them are dead. I just think that's scummy.
A what?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah. That's pretty much all there is to say about that. It's just scummy. Yeah. I mean, what other topics do we have here? I guess. I mean, it's like I said, like before starting to Jmanks, like I don't think we'd have many topics, obviously, because it's been like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
But or like 3 or 4 days since the last one. So I mean, actually, I don't even think it was. I think it was less than that. Actually, hold on. It
2 days.
was 2 days. Yeah. Okay. Well. Um. Dang, man. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. There's got to be something else, something we didn't talk about, or something. I don't know. Do you guys have anything? I might have something in my notes, maybe.
All right. So, all right. Okay.
So,
So what's going on?
His full name is Richard Jaden Hoff. So I'm gonna search him up and see if his guitar riff sounds anything like the song.
Hmm.
All right, so this is what pops up for his guitar riff. I'm pretty sure. This might be the wrong video, but I don't even know if that sounds like him. Does that sound like it?
Nah, not really. Not. I couldn't hear much, and don't play it in because I don't know, man. After that dude tries to copyright like whatever, man, I don't want to get copyright, man.
All right, so since you said that, should I play the Lil Peep and X song or no?
Nah. We heard it. We good. If you
All
don't,
right,
if anybody listening hasn't heard it, go listen to it. I'm sure you have. Like most people heard it before. Called Falling Down.
But another topic that kind of leads back, like we don't have to cover this because there's been a fuck ton of allegations about it, but about the allegations of Michael Jackson and him touching kids. Have you heard of those allegations?
Oh my
Oh
God!
yeah,
Why are they
that's a
always going
popular
for dead
one.
people? That's a popular
But
one.
like,
But like,
well,
I don't.
what did they have to go off of though?
All right, so do you know the story, Jmanks?
I assume it was some
Sort of.
kid who said something.
No, I know that. I'm pretty sure I know the story, like the gist of it. Do you know it, Jmanks?
All right.
Not really.
All right, so pretty much, is so you've heard of Michael Jackson's house in Neverland or whatever the fuck it was called?
I think.
I don't
So,
know.
anyways, he would invite little children over to his house. This is not even the
Uh,
like this shit actually happened. Like he would actually bring
oh
kids
my
over
gosh,
to his
man.
house. So he had like all like little rides to go around and all like feed them like candy or shit like that.
What the yo?
Like I don't know about candy, but like he would bring kids to his house, and I'm not joking about this, and they would spend the night inside his house. And
That
he
is.
also claimed that he slept with the little child. Like he didn't claim to have. No,
Oh,
let me finish. He claimed that they were in his bed, but he was sleeping on the floor. He had two kids in his bed, and he was sleeping on the floor. That he wasn't
that is.
doing anything.
That's kind of weird. That is very weird. I don't. Oh my gosh.
I think he's definitely more on the sus side than MGK. Like that.
100%. Yeah. This is a clear one here. Was there anything
I
else
mean,
as
it's
well?
still going on. Like I think it's still like
Wait, it's
case
still
that's
something
still
that's
going on.
no
Yeah,
way, man.
people are still debating over this. Do you know how fucking popular Michael Jackson is? Of course, it's
Yeah,
still gonna be
man.
debated by. There's
But
no
like,
way.
shoot, did anybody come out and say that, or was it something that he said,
Like any
like out of
children that
nowhere?
came out, I
No,
don't think
any children that came out about it, or like if he said this himself, like who said this?
it's just like all built up. Like it was an interview of him,
Oh my gosh.
and it was
Yeah,
like
there was an interview. Yeah, there was an interview.
um I forgot what interview it was, but it was this dude interviewing him, and he was like oh, hold on. It's pretty much like an interview. I forgot what it was pretty much about, but the interviewer was asking him about like, kids going over to his house and all that shit.
No
And
way, man.
Michael Jackson was like, "Oh, you don't bring kids over to your house, or you don't blah blah
What
blah blah
the
blah."
yo, bro? What?
And the interviewer was like, "Oh hell no."
No way.
Here's a video. Let me turn
Alright.
it up.
Connect your entire business
That's an
to
ad.
tools from
Bet.
Oh
I
man.
know it.
Oh my god, another ad.
Did it, who made freaking like 15-second unskippable ads, man?
You sleep on
I
my bed.
know.
And then he finally said, "Hey, if you love me, you sleep on the bed." I was like, "Oh man." So I slept on the bed. But it was fun that night. I slept on the floor. I wasn't super bad. No, he packed the whole vest of blankets on the floor.
What? But Michael, you're a 44-year-old man now. What do you get out of this? What do you get out of it?
Make people happy.
Yeah, I'm 4. I love.
You said you want me to pause it?
Sure.
No.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
keep going.
See, I think what they get from me, I get from them. I've said it many times. My greatest inspiration comes from kids. Every song I write, every dance I do, all the poetry I write, is all inspired from that level of innocence.
All right, that's positive right there.
Okay, dude.
Like we can
Yeah,
continue, but
oh
what
my
he just
gosh.
said right there, everything he does is his biggest
That
influence.
is, oh my gosh. He really likes kids, huh?
Like what the, like
Dude.
all right, that's actually that.
Yeah, that I
That
think
sounds
we
creepy as
can
fuck.
yeah.
You think Michael Jackson's a pedophile?
Yeah, I think
The
so, man.
greatest, the pop king, the king of pop.
Yeah, I think so, man. Like I said with the MGK thing, they were trying to, the dude was trying to compare oh, if this happened to this person or this person. Like the big thing here is like people need to have entire full opinions about something and not just excuse certain people. Like just because Michael Jackson is so popular and whatever and has a big part to play in a lot of
Music.
things, music in general, yeah. Just because that that doesn't excuse him of anything. There's
Yeah.
reasonable suspicion here. Obviously with what he just said.
Yeah.
My gosh, dude. I never
Yeah.
even knew about this, man. I just hear people saying random crap about Michael Jackson or something, man.
You want me to keep playing? Like, hear what he has to say a little bit more?
Sure, if he has
All right.
more stuff to say, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. All right.
Consciousness of purity. The children have that. I see God in the face of children. And
Come on.
I just love being around that all the time. You guys still stand up late. Sometimes I call your house so late. Oh yeah, but you tell me to call. You tell me to call late. You did. That was.
At this part.
I feel sorry for them because that's judging someone who wants to really help people. Why can't you share your bed? The most loving thing to do is to share your bed with someone.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. You're taking the position that you use every single night that you go into sleep, and you're sharing it with another. So you can have my bed if you want. Sleep in it. I'll sleep on the floor. You can. It's yours. Always give the beds to the company. Like to him, I said, if he was gonna sleep on the floor, I said, no, you sleep in the bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
Haven't you got a spare room or a spare house here where he could have stayed?
Oh, that's a very good point.
Okay, wait, what did he
You
say?
heard what he said, right?
What did he say?
The interviewer, you know how MJ is one of the richest motherfuckers alive. Well, he's dead now, but he
Yeah.
was one of the richest motherfuckers alive. You don't think he would have a spare room for the kid?
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. What? This is so weird, dude.
It was a mansion too. It was a big ass mansion, and he still wants to be in the same room.
That's kind of
Gotta have
sus,
spare
man.
rooms.
That's
There's
sus.
no way.
Yo,
You have to have
what?
spare rooms.
I have a question, man. Did parents
Yeah. It was like a
they
signer. It was
allowed
like a waiver. People would sign
that?
up.
Sign a
like
waiver. Oh,
yeah,
they
like
probably
sign up
allowed him to do some of this
pretty
stuff, dude.
much. Yeah, he had
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and people were saying I think there was I
A
can't remember
waiver,
if this is
dude.
true, but I heard something about him having lubrication around the house,
Yo, man.
I don't know, Vaseline, hidden in places, or I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, the interviewer made a really good point.
Yeah, that's a good
Why
point.
don't you have a spare kid for the room?
Huh?
Wait, did you just say why don't you have a spare kid for the room?
I mean, a spare a spare room for the kid. A spare room for the kid. My bad.
Oh,
My bad.
oh yeah,
My
man.
bad.
That's so weird, dude.
A spare room for the kid. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
A spare kid for the. All right, hold on. Let me play a little bit more. See if there's any other good topics. You agree that he should have every house at least has 3 rooms or 2 rooms.
Yeah. I mean, definitely they have multiple rooms in the first place. What do man, him of all people, man, this is just man.
Yeah,
Oh,
most house at least the bare minimum is at least 2 rooms. There's no
at
house that
least,
has
man,
1 room.
at least. Like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. Especially him. He wouldn't go for anything with 1 room.
Yeah, all right, let's keep playing. That's fine.
No.
Right.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. My bad. Hold on. Damn. I can't even skip it. We'll donate 5 minutes. It's 15. It's 10 seconds. I can't even skip it.
Bro. 10-second unskippable ad.
They never want to stand together. And I have never invited them in my room. They always just wanted.
Hold up. All right.
Like to him, I said, Because he was going to sleep on the floor. I said, no, you sleep in the bed, I'll sleep on the
But
bed.
haven't you got a spare room or a spare house here where he could have stayed?
Yeah, but no, yes, we have guest units, but whenever kids come here, they always want to stay with me.
Yo, bro. Nah.
And I have never invited them in my room. They always just want to stay. They say, can I stay with you tonight? I go, if it's okay with your parents, yes, you can.
Were your parents happy? You again, Michael?
Yeah. Oh, very, very, very happy. I know they're happy because I was happy.
Did they come with you?
Yeah, most of the time, I was really with my parents. I was really with Michael.
But they were happy that you were here.
All right, bro.
Man.
Bro, I think that's.
Bro,
You know,
yeah.
you just said, "Oh, all the kids wanted to be in my room."
Oh my gosh, man. All I'm saying, man, is, hey, man, hey, he's probably, hey, man, if he was still alive, oh man, oh no.
Like, hold up. How do you flip? How do you flip the camera? Because I'm trying to show my.
You press the thing, and at the bottom left, actually, I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know, but look at this dude, bro. Look,
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no, dude.
just look at him, bro.
Having him,
He's
having
you can.
him sign a waiver, man. Rides in his house, giving them candy. What the
He
heck? Nah,
looks fucked.
man.
He looks fucked up.
Yo, bro. Do
But
we
then,
have any other topics, man?
do you think
I
it's a
don't
case?
think so.
Do you think it's case closed for Michael Jackson?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I think he. Okay, here's the thing, because it hasn't
Yeah.
actually been proven yet. Like, it's still a debating factor, but I think
I
he's
mean,
on. I think
I guess, we'll
hmm,
put him in extremely sus then.
extremely sus because
Extremely
he doesn't
sus.
say anything. He doesn't say anything sexual towards kids. Like, he doesn't
He
say he
doesn't. He
did anything.
doesn't. But it just looks really bad and sounds bad, dude.
Exactly.
It's just extremely bad,
Like
man.
he's like what he said he was like 42 or 43 in that interview. He's well old enough to understand like that should be not acceptable. Unless he's like, I
Uh,
don't know, he might have some mental issues when he was
who
alive.
knows, man? I don't know. But if that loop thing you were talking about is real, then I think it's case closed.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's have you heard the show 60 Minutes?
Nah. Maybe. I don't know.
Anyways, there's like it's like a channel on, cable or whatever, but Michael Jackson had a maid, and when she would come over to the house, I think it was like she would see like weird shit going on or weird stuff,
Yo.
like whatever or something like that. I don't even know. But yeah, I think definitely case closed. Like he's very on. Oh my god, like
Very
he's
extreme,
almost
man.
about to fall in. Like his one foot is already fell in the water. Like that's
This,
how thin ice he
nah,
is, bro.
man. Nah, man. He's like way in there, dude. It like his foot is keeping him. Like one foot is keeping him out of the water, man.
Yeah,
He's like entirely in there. Like his foot is saving him, dude.
exactly. Jmanks, what do you think?
I have no clue. I have not been paying attention. I've been playing this game.
Bro, what the
Dang,
I mean, it's weird. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. It's weird that
you
he even thought about doing it, but like that's kind of.
but you
Well,
obviously know that he
we don't know if he thought about doing it, but it definitely looks really bad.
oh
Yeah.
exactly.
I would
And
definitely I would definitely call him a pedo, but like
I
it,
and
I don't know.
and another thing is like
Another thing is like yeah.
the little boy said, because he was in the interview as well, you couldn't really make out, he's kind of mumbling a little bit, but the interviewer asked him, were your parents okay with this, like were your parents around? And he said, yeah, but I was mainly with Michael Jackson a lot.
Hmm.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
Huh.
allegations happen for a reason. Like, think about it.
Yeah, they do, man.
Like, this is way more heavier than MGK.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Like, there's so much evidence. Like, he claimed that kids were in his bed, but he said he was. I think if part that's saving his ass right now is that he claims that he's sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, that's I think. Oh man.
Like Jmanks, you agree that him having kids in his own bedroom is fucking weird enough. He's not even the father.
Yeah.
Like you agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
And they and
That's
and
weird.
the
Wait, when was
parents would have to
this
sign
interview?
permission
When was
slips.
this interview? Do you know?
I don't know, like before he passed, so probably like early 2000s. He died in 2009, so it was a while
Oh,
ago.
I see. Well
Yeah,
then, I
and the
feel like a
debate is
big thing
still
could
going
be
on.
like, I feel like a big thing could be like whether like that kid from the interview, that could be something.
What do you mean?
The kid from the, didn't you say there was a kid from the
Yeah,
interview,
yeah, he
right?
was in the
And
interview.
somebody like found out about him and asked him some actual questions now that he's, like grown up.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Because obviously, like even with technology and everything, like I feel like that could be something like the dude probably wouldn't have much attention, right? He's probably just a normal dude. Because I feel like if he did have some kind of platform or something, he probably would have came out about something, and he probably did, but maybe nobody just knew. And even if he did, like maybe people wouldn't even believe him or something. I don't know,
Like
dude.
you think about it, he's like one of the most famous musicians of all time. You don't think his label or team like might have like shut the kid up or whatever? Think
Maybe,
about that.
man.
One of the
Maybe. I don't
biggest,
know.
not even artists, like one of the most famous people ever to be alive.
Oh
That was
yeah,
alive.
like everyone knows about him, man.
Like,
Uh, well,
I
my
think
big thing is like, now that we're looking at all these people, like, don't excuse anybody and have the same opinion about everything. If you like, I don't really have hate towards anybody really. So I'd say like, just carry your opinions through everything though, I guess. Like it, I don't know. I mean,
oh, it's a
like
quick.
said before, like give everyone the same treatment for your opinions.
All right, so here's a
Yeah,
video.
go ahead.
This is probably the last thing we can cover about MJ. If you want to do this, it's like a quick 7 minute, 6 minutes, 55-second video of the title is 10 Secrets Mike's Neverland Ranch Revealed About blank. It covers
Uh,
pedophile allegations. Do you feel like covering that, or do you just
I
want
mean,
we could watch
I
part of the video.
I don't know. Is there anything in the description that just says like the what happened or in the comments
Nah,
to just
but
like
I
get
mean,
this over
do
with?
you want to
Dang,
watch
man.
the video? Do you want to watch the video? We don't have to. We could just move on to another topic or end
I
the
mean, I
podcast.
guess we can. Like, let's
It's
look
something
into it a
you
little
want to
bit, I
do.
guess.
It's dude. It's your podcast at the end of the day. If you want to
Hey,
watch
man.
minute video,
You know
we
what?
can. We just
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No, don't play it. Don't play it. We're good. But here's what was the first video that you put up, by the way? The guy talking about like the Juice World thing, or I mean not the Juice World thing, but the
oh, the Lil Peep and X thing. Yeah, what about it?
yeah. Who was the guy who made the video? Like I just want to like shout the guy
Oh,
out, you know?
Baba Lamb,
Oh, you said
Baba Lamb,
Pablo Lamb,
Baba Lamb,
Abo,
Baba
Babo,
Lamb,
Baba.
BOBBALAM.
Yeah. Okay, Baba Lamb. There you go. Check his stuff out, man. Don't flip me over. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. We're good, I guess. And then there's the interview thing, which yeah. Yeesh. Quite the topics here. Like, man. I guess this is why I don't want to get into like the bigger territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Like, what
guess
do you
this stuff is fine, but like the MGK thing, like that was a whole that was a long period of time, and it's like I don't know. I don't know.
mean? Yeah.
Never mind. I don't mean like a long period of time in terms of the stuff that happened. I mean like a long period of time that we were talking about it. Like dang, man.
Like, if you had to bet money of who's more of a
Like I
pedophile, are you going for
obviously
NJ or are
Michael
you going for
Jackson.
MGK?
Yeah.
Like,
MG,
there's
man. MJ.
and here's the
MJ.
thing: we're just basing off like one little tweet and one little relationship he had, but there's so much evidence. Like,
Exactly.
About
That's the
you
thing.
know,
Like compared to other cases, like this one looks pretty much shut, almost like literally
like
shut, man. And then
exactly
one which
the
is like
60
based off
minutes.
of
And
yeah.
what was that? No,
Yeah,
keep going,
never
keep
mind,
going.
never mind. Well, yeah, like this other one as well. Like this one, this looks almost shut compared to like 3 tweets. Yikes, man. I mean, it's a big difference here.
Yeah, it's literally the 60 minutes about the maid, like, talking about what she saw in Neverland is literally 46 minutes long. So there's so much evidence going into that, you know,
Oh yeah.
that
Oh wait, the maid talked about it.
yeah, it was the maid, like, yeah.
Oh man, I'm not gonna say
And it
listen to
has
that, but I guess
27
link it.
million views.
Send a link. Send a link.
Send a link, like on
Yeah,
the
send a link
Discord.
to me and send one in the Instagram chat, I guess.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah.
But I think he's definitely sus. Like,
Yeah, 100%, man. Well, 99%, I guess. We don't know, but it definitely looks really
and he,
bad. It
here,
really depends on what the maid says as well. If that like that's another perspective. Also, like stacking with these sus-looking comments that were made in the interview, like depending on what she said, like if she says something negative, then I'd say it's definitely case closed.
I think it's definitely yeah.
Do you know what she said in the 40 like? I think it's case closed. If she
I
talked
don't know
about
what
this
she
for
said, but
46
the
minutes,
fact
man.
it was like revealing secrets, so you can't ever. It's always bad when you have to reveal secrets.
Yeah, I think so, man.
I mean,
Definitely.
I don't think we want to watch a whole 46-minute video. On
Definitely
top of
not.
that,
No,
on top
we're
of
not
that,
gonna do that.
not only that, but on top of that, have our own opinions while watching it. It'd be like 2 hours long.
Oh yeah,
That'd
definitely.
be a
I think
whole
we're good.
podcast within itself.
Exactly, man. I think we're good. Let's see what else.
About the MGK situation.
No,
I mean, not the
there's
MGK, the
not much
Michael
else on
Jackson.
that. Oh no, we're good. We're good on that one. I think we already have opinions about this. Like it's pretty much shut. Like almost. Like it probably sounds bad that I'm saying almost shut, but like you guys agree though, it's like extremely bad. And I was
Yeah.
basically saying shut, but you did bring up the point to where we like it looks very bad, yes, but like we don't know though. It depends on the maid if that. Oh, man, I don't know.
Just a
Like it
whole.
depends on what she meant. What did she mean by freaky stuff happening?
It was just
Like
revealing secrets about his ranch, like his.
check the comments. Check the comments to see what it says.
But it's kind of actually like, is this one of your most darkest like podcasts?
100%, man. Like I'm talking, I'm telling you, like I don't cover this kind of stuff usually. Like maybe we'll talk about something that's drama-ish, but it's usually like we don't usually talk about like specific people and like never like allegations and stuff like that. Besides like talking a little bit about the Call Me Carson thing, we might have mentioned the EDP thing maybe, but we
Oh, are
haven't
you
done a
fucking
podcast in
kidding
quite a
me?
while. What's
Guess
going
what?
on? What
Guess
happened?
what?
You can't run the ball.
Guess what?
What happened, man?
The comments are turned off.
What? Oh,
Yep.
come on, dude.
That's even more sus.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's a shut case. I
It's
guess.
well, legally
I'm gonna
it isn't. It isn't.
legally not. Yeah. Okay. We'd have to know. It's an inch away, man. Like not even an inch. It's like a freaking
1 centimeter.
centimeter, man. Yeah.
Like, look, I'm not joking. I literally took a screenshot of the comments being off.
Um. Hmm. Oh man.
Dang it.
I mean, we could do a part 2 of this MJ shit, like the 60-minute video of like within its like a whole special podcast for that because that would take a long ass time. You know?
Yeah, we could, but like, definitely not right now. Do we have anything else? Dang, man. I don't know, like, if we have anything else here.
Oh, I'm looking right now.
Any
Like
other
you could.
topics?
I'm looking on YouTube right now for like interesting topics.
Yeah, in general, like, let's get away. Maybe like one more of these, like more in depth kind of topics, but like,
I
I
think that
don't
was
know. I
pretty in
kind of want to
depth.
get into like, I feel like we can't really end this on a goofy note, really, like, unless we try to slightly move it away. Like, we gotta get into like other topics in general. We covered a couple of things here: MGK, Little Peep and Juice World song stuff, and then you have like
I think we should
Michael
cover at
Jackson.
least one more topic.
Yeah, let's get into one more. I guess this is like 2 hours long, getting into like almost 3, I think.
All right. Well, I might have an interesting topic. Do you know what deja vu is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to cover that topic?
No.
Nah.
Okay. I'm kidding.
Well, what do you have about that?
Well, it's
What
a
do you have
video
about that?
about it. Never mind. This is a stupid one. We shouldn't go over that. That's kind of retarded now that I think about it.
Okay. What? I don't know, man. Do we have
I'm looking.
anything like? I don't know, man. Screw the YouTube topics. Do we have like screw content creator top? Like, do we have anything like goofy on the side? You know what? Screw this. To bring it away, man. We're doing this for the 3rd time, Jmanks. You know what I'm about to do?
Mm.
Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Yo, Tootie,
Yo, what's up?
look in the chat, the Instagram chat.
No.
We're doing it again, dude. We're doing it again. We're bringing this topic back for the 3rd time, man.
What's this?
It's like a taco chicken sandwich thing, man, from Taco Bell. I want you to tell me what you classify that as.
A taco chicken sandwich.
You classify that straight up as a taco chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, taking that away, which is what they call it. What do you call that? More on the side of a sandwich or a taco? It's literally like a sandwich folded over with one piece of bread, or you can see it as a taco, but it's using bread-ish there. Like, what is that even? Is that like? It looks like a pancake, but like, what is that? Toasted? I don't know.
Probably more. I think I would classify it more as a sandwich.
Oh, sheesh! You heard that, Jmanks?
Oh my
Jmanks.
God.
Because a taco,
sandwich.
you know, it has to have a taco shell, hard or soft. Pause. You know, it's gotta have
Yeah,
the meat.
this is what I was wanting to talk about before. It's more like into the classifications. Like, what? Let me see. What is? Wait, definition of a taco. How about that? Taco. A Mexican dish consisting of a fried tortilla, typically folded, with various mixtures such as seasoned meat, beans, lettuce, and tomatoes. Well, first of all, this does not have a tortilla.
It does have a tortilla.
Also, wait, what? That's a
No, it
tortilla?
doesn't.
That's a bread / tortilla.
Oh no, bro. It's a wannabe
what?
tortilla.
That's a sad tortilla, man. Yo,
It's not a
bro, why
tortilla.
is nah, bro, that ain't a tortilla, bro. Why is the tortilla folded like that? No way.
It's
No
a
way
mid
it's folded
tortilla.
like that.
What you mean?
A what?
It's a mid tortilla.
A what tortilla?
A mid tortilla.
What did you say before tortilla?
So you're
Did you say
saying if I pick up a fucking piece of bread and fold it like that, then it's a tortilla.
No, it gotta be like a.
The hell is that a tortilla?
It's a tortilla, okay? It's a tortilla.
No, it isn't. No, it
It's a
isn't.
mid
Because if I
tortilla.
Taco Bell,
Bro,
doesn't
stop
mean it's
saying
a
it like
tortilla.
that, bro.
It's a mid tortilla.
So
A
what?
mit
So what?
tortilla. What is
Jmanks,
that before a tortilla? A mit? What?
A mid
Mid
tortilla.
mid tortilla?
Yes, it's a mid tortilla.
B, what
No,
Jmax is pretty much saying is, if you get a piece of fucking bread and fold it like that, then it's a tortilla.
No,
What?
it gotta be that type of bread.
What? Do some.
What kind? What kind
So
of bread?
it's not even fucking bread to
It's a
begin with.
mint tortilla.
All right, I'm
Oh,
done.
It's
no.
a breaded tortilla. It's
I
a
gotta
bread
see the
tortilla.
definition of tortilla now.
It's a bread tortilla.
I'm done, dude.
It's a mint tortilla.
I
I'm telling you what it is. It's a mint tortilla.
Hmm.
I think it's case. I think it's case closed. That's
This is
Okay, then
sandwich.
it's a mint tortilla. That's all
It's
I'm
a
saying. It's a mint
chicken.
tortilla.
It's chicken wrapped over a pancake.
It's a mint
I think
tortilla.
pancake, isn't
I
it?
think it's a pancake wrapped over the chicken, man.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, yeah. That looks good though. That looks good though.
it looks good, but it's not
Looks
a.
good, but
It
like,
is not a
yeah.
taco.
Just for the sake of like, hopefully not
Maybe
bringing
if
this
it had
topic.
the meat and the lettuce and the cheese, then maybe. But
If
the
it had
fact
normal, if it had normal taco toppings, but like this is like literally a sandwich with one piece of bread
But
folded
why
over.
would you want that on a piece of chicken?
what?
What? On a piece of chicken?
I don't know. That's what Taco Bell did. We didn't
What do
do
you mean?
that.
I'm confused.
Piece
I
of
don't.
chicken.
Yeah, wrapped.
No, we're talking about. Yeah, it's
Actually,
like
hold up.
wrapped
Hold up.
around by
Hold
the
up.
bread.
I'm
We're
gonna
talking
tell
about
my
like
sister
without.
tonight if she can get me one of those.
You gotta try it, man.
Yes, I know.
Have you tried it?
No.
I want to try it, bro. I want to try it. Is it still for sale?
Yeah.
Oh my, get me one. I think we'll just wrap this up though by saying like everyone has different views of whether or not
It's a
it's more of a
mitotilla.
taco
It is a
or
mitotilla.
or a or a
Mitotilla.
sandwich. But we'll just finish it off by saying whatever
It's a
Taco
mitotilla.
Bell classified it as
All
is
right. So
a taco chicken sandwich, right?
pretty
It's
much.
a mitotilla.
Yeah. That's how I would classify it.
Taco
It's a taco
Bell.
chicken sandwich. That's
Yeah,
what I would
taco chicken
classify it as.
sandwich.
Taco chicken sandwich. So,
Mitotilla.
so the summary is MGK, he's sus. Michael Jackson, he's
Very sus.
very sus.
Extremely sus.
The Lil Peep and we didn't really talk about that topic too much
We didn't
because
talk about that because
you have
it's like,
copyright issues, right?
well, yeah, but like that doesn't really matter. I think we're fine though. Like we understand it. Like pretty
Yeah,
much,
and
the
they're
dude-
scummy. They're
the
scummy.
dude's just trying to milk two dead artists. He's a douchebag.
Yep, pretty
And
much.
then it's a taco chicken tortilla.
Yep. Hey man, you should join us, man. You should join the crew, bro. I'm telling
Join
you,
what
man.
crew?
Like
Crew.
the freaking podcast thing, man. Imagine
I am.
having
I'm in
Tootie
the
on every
podcast right
time.
now.
Yo,
So
man.
here's
But
me and
imagine having Tootie in every podcast. Though. What do you think about that,
Izio.
Jmanks?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, KZO. Huh?
I said,
So that'd
yeah.
be cool.
We might do that. We might do that. I feel like three every time, like especially with it being KZO, I think we could have a lot more input on these things.
Do you think
Especially, yeah. What's up?
I like spiced it up a little bit? Like
Oh yeah,
were
definitely.
y'all gonna do the podcast just y'all two, or what was the plan?
Yeah. Here's let me explain something else too, right? I don't know if I said this, but like the saddest part about this was that like obviously I was like more closer to MGK side because like the other side fighting me didn't really have all the facts, and neither did I though. But after seeing it, like I said, I'm more towards the pedo side, but like in the middle, like I said, it's like the Michael Jackson thing. One more thing, and it's over pretty much. That's both sides, both cases. One more thing, and it's case closed. But the main thing might finish it up. If she says something sus, I'm gonna call that case closed. But not the plan was for the last podcast that we talked about this. I was gonna have so there was a girl and a guy arguing about this, right, on the pedo side for him. The girl pretty much like I messaged her, she saw it, but she didn't respond. So she did not show up for that podcast. And the dude said he would message me on Instagram. But guess what, man? No response, no message, man. So they didn't show up for the podcast. So like I don't know what to gather from that, really. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, I was gonna have both of them on, like,
I
in
think they're
different,
scared.
like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like that, man. I don't know, man. It's kind of a yikes. Like I said before, I think neither side was like had enough information for sure, definitely. especially since I have like updated views after seeing like actually all the information, like or at least in my case, like some of this changes it. Obviously, like that he did knew certain things and what else he did, and like also the circumstances that he was in, and
Yeah.
like what else? Shoot, it was something else. It was bad. I don't even know. I don't know. But anyways, after a closer review and looking more into it here, like actually doing research even while here, I have updated views. So I mean, yeah, the plan was to have one of them. The first time it was going to be the girl who was like really against this. Um, but yeah, she basically wouldn't take no as an answer for sure.
Uh huh.
No compromise. So but she didn't show up though. She saw it and didn't show up. And the dude never messaged me. Like I think he would be more towards like he was at least trying to talk to me about it during lunch. Like the girl, like she didn't want to hear any of it, man.
Yeah, yeah,
None
yeah,
of
yeah.
it at all. Like she walked out. But the dude was trying to like understand both sides and like reach some kind of understanding. But yeah, he didn't pull up either. So
Yeah.
I mean, like it's not like it's not like I didn't want to accept the other side at all, especially since I'm more closer to it now. Like I tried to get them on, but the opposing side literally did not pull up, man. So it was people who pretty much either didn't know about the topic or agreed at the beginning without knowing all the details. So it was like the last podcast we had Emerald Rhyhorn, you might know these names. Emerald Rhyhorn, Dirty C, and Nintendo Goku. Which Goku, yeah, Goku and Dirty C were quiet pretty much. They didn't have much to say at all. And then there was Emerald Rhyhorn who gave a little bit of input, thinking like obviously the same as we did before, like without the extra details here. It was definitely different. So yeah, I don't know. And then we had this one. The plan for this one was honestly like we were gonna do this yesterday. Number one, we were gonna do this yesterday, and I was gonna have the dude pull up, but obviously he never messaged me. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess it was just gonna be me and Jmanks, maybe someone else. I tried to get someone else on earlier.
I think
We
this.
were doing it for, huh?
Oh no, no, keep going, keep going.
I think that yeah, we were gonna do this today anyways. It was gonna be me and Jmanks, and I tried to get somebody else as well who wasn't on before, because obviously some people are quiet and some people like I want to have somebody who has something to add to it and a different opinion. So I was gonna have somebody who hasn't heard about this topic before and get them on and see what they think. But he said he said he had stuff to do, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I think this podcast is pretty much a wrap. I mean,
Pretty much a wrap. More
we
serious
could
topic podcast.
we could do like I don't know if you'd be down for it, but like you know how there's so much information about the MGK, not the MGK, my bad, MJ situation. We
Oh
always
yeah,
could
yeah.
do like
There's more to go off of. We could literally do
yeah,
an MJ
yeah, that's what
podcast,
I'm
man.
saying. Like we could
So
do a
we could, but like definitely
dedicated to
like
that situation because
maybe,
there's so much
maybe.
things you can look into, and
We might.
so many
Like I
opinions.
said, it depends on like whether or not I'm willing to go more into that, because like that would be a sudden shift, kind of.
What do you
Because
mean?
like for 8 podcasts now, we've done like well besides the last one, which we went a little in depth in the MGK thing, like we've been doing like goofy podcasts, like we've been talking about like you can listen to them, man. Like we were talking about the dumbest stuff, man. Like this chicken sandwich debate, man. We talked about this like 2 podcasts already. We talked about a lot of game stuff. We talked about like small drama things like simple thoughts like the Comey Carson thing. Oh, I don't think it was that bad because it was a 2 year age difference. Number one,
Whoa, what?
obviously, you don't know about that Comey Carson.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it was a 2 year age difference, which was like 17 and 19,
Oh, that's not bad.
and yeah, so and then call it the big thing, like a lot of people were clinging on to that fact, but also there was like um the power difference as well. Like obviously it's gonna be like worse on him, obviously, because of the fact that he's like a content creator. Like I get like I'm sure a lot of people, if they were given the opportunity, would go with him or whatever. So maybe he was like, people say he was like abusing his power to get this relationship, which I think that definitely had a factor. But we didn't go in depth in these things. We were just like, oh yeah, that's whatever. The age difference is fine. We it was brief things that we went over. So this is a lot of goofy stuff, but yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
this
if
one
I'm
went in
willing.
depth. So this is probably the
This
one
is the only one
where
really
it's gone in
besides the
depth
last one
about
where we really
about
this one really extremely in depth and into these kinds of topics. It's
yeah.
kind of draining, so that's something. Like I said, it really depends. Like it'd be a sudden switch if we started doing this kind of stuff. What do you think, Jmanks? What do you think about this?
I mean, it is interesting. We could do both. There's nothing wrong with doing both.
I mean, we could, but like Jmanks,
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
Jmanks, what do you
Like,
think?
yeah,
Oh dang.
He's not
because
even.
like, because like I'm literally on like the serious side. Yeah, hear me?
Huh?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
the
yeah. I'm like
question
on the
is,
serious side, but I can also talk about like gaming stuff. So it's like it
yeah, we,
balances
we could
out.
do JMax. Do you agree we could do both?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't.
nothing wrong with doing both.
I guess we could do both, but I just don't want it to be that often. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm used to all this kind of stuff, and I'd rather do like goofy stuff, talking about this stupid chicken sandwich, and then like random games that came out and our reactions to like Fortnite events and seasons and whatever else crazy things that happen, stupid TikTok trends, all that kind of usual topics. Like I'm more for that. Besides, like rather than these serious topics. And I'd say like because that like I said that could get into a whole nother a yikes situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
What do you
if we
mean?
were to be missing a part of the information that like definitely um one example is like if it was like confirmed or something that maybe like one big example is like say for example we thought all these MGK tweets were real and then they were all fake or something. Like that would definitely like screw up everything. Like I don't know, it's just a lot of like one bad piece of information and it kind of like it's an irreparable image, you know what I'm saying? And also it's like kind of draining like I said, so maybe every once in a while, but definitely not like 50% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think this
Yeah, I don't know.
podcast is a wrap. So we've been saying this for like 20 minutes. It's a wraps, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Big wrap here. You can shout yourselves out again. I'll start first. You can subscribe to my YouTube. If you're listening to, oh, I don't know, subscribe to me if you're on Spotify or if you're listening on YouTube. Just Vbatteries. There's a space in between V and batteries. The profile picture is pretty much just like, pretty much, it's a white picture with like shoot, it's like a Pokemon look. I don't know. It's just a white picture overall. You'll probably see it. The picture doesn't matter. It's just V and in the space batteries. And then on Twitch, it doesn't. It's either just V. It might or might not have a space. Vbatteries. TikTok, Big Hammy Hamster 00F. There's Instagram, Vbatteries. Probably no space, and I don't think it matters. Also there's what else? Did I say Twitch already? Yeah, I did. Code Vbatteries in the item shop in Fortnite or Rocket League or whatever else is Epic Games. And if you're going in the Epic Games store for a free game, you might be able to use the code as well. So yeah, it all supports me. Hashtag hashtag Epic Partner, hashtag ad. There's also yeah, I think that's actually it. Jmanks not introduce. Shout yourself up.
Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? I made it to the end of the thing, the podcast. What up, y'all? If y'all did stay, put a cookie emoji in the back in the comments.
Oh yeah,
Put 'em in the comments.
one more thing. If you're listening on YouTube, check it out. It's on Spotify. Boys in the Back podcast. No Z at the beginning, so it's just Boys in the Back podcast.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
keep
And
going,
it's
Jimmy.
Jmanks on
Yeah.
everything. Jmanks on everything. If you can't find it, it's usually Jmanks 8.
Yep.
Other than that, that's all.
Check his Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, Twitch. And then we have KZO. What you want to be shouted out on?
All right,
Shout
so
yourself.
my IG is KZO, just the letter KZO, and then
Does it have
5533.
dashes?
No.
Okay.
That one doesn't have dashes. It's just straight up
Gotcha.
KZO 5533. My YouTube channel is just KZO. I believe that one has the dashes. Once I get my equipment for my mic, I'm gonna start being way more consistent because I haven't dropped anything or made any music in a while. So I'm gonna be more consistent. So you guys better check that out. And
Yeah.
I do think I want to be in a lot more of these podcasts, at least being a lot more you know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, right? Like be a familiar,
Yeah. It's kind of
familiar
fun to
person on
do.
podcasts.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to do, and yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting, I guess sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. I will see you guys
And the
in
next
the next
one.
one. We were